The Downtown Challenge grant that we applied for is for the My City Bikes app, and it will allow us to implement an app here locally where people can use our Zaxter bikes or their own bikes if they would like to, and be able to tour the city and see what we all have to offer as far as attractions, tours that we will have available on the app as well.
This application is found in many cities. The biggest one in the state of Georgia is in Atlanta. And so we'll be the first one in a sort of a smaller demographic to have this application. It'll consist of 3 different tours around town, and we'll partner with community organizations to create those tours. This grant is important to us because it helps us support our Zaxter program. So this will help us bolster that program and also allow tourists who come to the city to have a better idea of how they can explore our city on bicycles, which is very important to us as we continue to expand our bicycle infrastructure throughout the urban core.
The Zaxter program has been very successful. We have had to date over 995 active users who have used the bikes, and we also have had over 3,000 trips logged on the bikes. So we are really excited that people are taking advantage of the program and being able to go out and use it.
The Downtown Challenge is important to us here in Macon because it allows us to implement the Macon Action Plan, which is so important. It allows us to see small incremental improvements in downtown, things that we may not have otherwise been able to accomplish. It allows dreamers to dream and allows implementers to implement in a really amazing way. And it's going to bring lots of people to Macon, whether it be tourists, people who live here, people who want to work here. So the Downtown Challenge grant is really important to moving us to the next level.
Our project is a pop-up Hot Wheels STEM station. We're going to have a Hot Wheels curriculum geared towards the elementary school kids. They've got a very large curriculum that we've researched, and we're going to pick some activities and make some fun things for the kids to do. We'll have some pop-up stations for them to work on and a bunch of track for them to race some cars. This grant fits a need of ours. We've always had our big wheel race for the younger kids, and the high school kids have always had their race teams, but we're targeting those kids in between. We think this is a great opportunity for them to maybe come learn some STEM career paths and do some fun activities at the same time. The Downtown Challenge has been so important, and it remains so, because we have so many creative people in this town, and these grants really help these creative people find ways to help our community with their creativity.
The grant I applied for is Macon Exchange. It's a pop-up retail store and incubator. We want to diversify the market downtown, and so we thought this would be a great way to test the market and give someone a chance to present their product and see if people bite at it and would like to further patronize them. We especially want to fill up these empty storefronts that we have. Right now we're about 60 to 70% occupancy downtown, but we like that to increase further. Right now, there's an ongoing trend in larger cities of having these pop-up retail shops. We've seen some local pop-up shops that have been proven to be successful, and I think Macon needs to try this out because we have a large group of talented makers and artisans and artists that want to get their work out there and want to be supported, and they don't always have the resources to do so. The great thing about the Macon Exchange is that it will be a low-cost entryway to the downtown market. It's really difficult to set up a brick and mortar shop if you don't have the resources available to you. So pop-up shop will allow the participants to bring their products that they already have made. They'll receive intensive training to prepare them for a successful future and let them know if there's a market here in Macon for that. I believe the Downtown Challenge grant is important to our community because it allows everyday citizens to participate in the transformation of our community.
The grant is to cover the enhancement of the whole park. The Gateway Park is very important to me. It's also a gateway into Macon, and I try my best to try to keep it clean. And the grant will help enhance the beautification of the park, the lighting of the park, and we're going to continue to paint the place and make it look beautiful. I got an artist from Warner Robin going to come put saxophones and musical notes on the park, and it certainly will enhance the concert as a whole. The concert series is the longest running concert series in the history of Middle Georgia. It is entitled The Rhythm and Jazz on the Dock. And we have all elements of music, all genres of music. We invite the whole community. Sometimes we have between 15 and 4,000 people here. We have a big crowd, and we do about 13 concerts a year. The Downtown Challenge grant is so important to all of Macon, very important to the rhythm and jazz on the dock, but it's so important to anyone who has an idea, a concept. This grant will enhance it and bring it alive. I'm just so thankful to the foundation for allowing me to receive a grant. That grant is phenomenal for Macon in Middle Georgia.
We are so thrilled to have been selected to pair our wonderful proteges with downtown business owners so that our proteges get work experience and the downtown business owners get some extra help. We are so thankful that Jalen, one of our Mentors Project graduates who's a freshman at Middle Georgia State University, was employed at Travis Jean through the Downtown Challenge this summer, and she is working full-time through the Christmas season and part-time during her college days.
If it wasn't like for this program, I wouldn't be here at Travis Jean. During the summer, he couldn't afford to hire anybody. So by that grant, I was able to still get paid and still work. You know, I had a little bit of money in my pocket for school. After it was over, he was able to hire me. Kids in school, especially in high school, your senior year, you have like a lot coming up and you have a lot that you need like money for. And I feel like having that money on the side kind of puts a little more confidence in that child.
I think that with downtown being so revitalized and our young people not having an opportunity to get jobs, this is so wonderful to give them soft skills, customer service skills, and it's a great opportunity for Macon business owners to see what wonderful young people we have in Bibb County Public Schools. The Downtown Challenge grant is so important to Macon because people from all walks of life can apply and make a difference in their own creative and artistic way in what's going on downtown.